you certainly are going to ignore it better than if you didn't know it. But whether you're capable of ignoring it altogether, that I'm much more skeptical about. I mean, the real thing is not to expose yourself to it. Because once you're exposed to it, it's going to affect you. And, you know, those effects are the cues in our world that we're not aware of can be extremely powerful. There is a whole line of study. It's not exactly to your point, but I must tell you that story. There is a whole line of studies on what happens to people when they're exposed to the idea of money. And for example, they perform one task and there is a computer nearby, and on the computer there's a screensaver, and the screensaver are dollars floating in water, dollar bills floating in water. That makes you selfish. It makes you reluctant to ask for the help of others. It makes you put your chair further away from the chairs of other people when you have to set up an interview situation. It has effects on all sorts of behaviors that people are completely unaware of. And the links are symbolic, and you can be aware of that. How can you resist it? You know, we are exposed to money, and it's going to have some effect. Now, if you're designing an organization, or if you're designing an environment for people, you can create an environment that will remind people of money all the time, or you can create an environment that will remind them of other things, and that will control their behavior to some extent.